when cocky or an arrogant vibe is added to a sensitive person, that person can overpower, can use, can abuse others, or manipulate knowingly or unknowingly, and give so much weight to their emotions that they really can become disordered with depression or martyrdom, or even walk towards developing a personality disorder. Now, because I can confidently say I'm not cocky or arrogant with my sensitive gifts, I intentionally stay grounded and humble. It means that I very much hold that this is an imperfect gift, not some kind of narcissistic gift. It's an imperfect gift, and perfection is not available. So that means that I hold at the forefront of my mind that I do miss some lies. I do sometimes suspect a lie and am wrong. But overwhelmingly, my sense of truth has been proven on the money, on the ball, so much that people close to me in my life will ask me if I picked up any subtleties that they missed, or what my gut response was to something that we may have witnessed or experienced. Earlier in my career, in my first counseling job, my treatment team started figuring out that I had a really good sense, even though they couldn't clinically argue why, about what kind of abuse was going into a family system, because I was the person who would often meet the family members because I ran the family addiction and trauma group. Now, there are pros and cons of awareness of subtlety, because we are observing almost constantly, and we are observing so much information. The tilt of a head, the movement of a hand, the way the air changes depending on someone's mood, the lighting, the breeze, the noise from outside of that room, tension, maybe even feeling competition from others or insecurity from others, or manipulation and untrustworthiness. This can be very valuable, especially when we have tools to manage it. But without those tools, it's often exhausting, not just at the mental level, at the physical nervous system level of all of the information that our bodies are taking in, so much more than that 80 to 85% of the average person. We can exhaust ourselves. We can overthink. We can overprocess. Because we can observe so much how things could be, even how things should be, which I don't suggest shoulding. It's part of why we struggle with perfectionism. Because we can observe all the little ways of imperfection and want to correct them. Because we can observe how others feel, this really influences our propensity for people pleasing and codependency. Because if we have a lot of compassion, which we tend to as highly sensitive people, then it makes sense, especially in our little kid logic, our idealism of youth, that we could just help people feel so perfect and then they would never have to be upset. Isn't that great? Can't you hear the innocence, the idealism in that? It's why so many highly sensitive people are drawn to therapy, not just because we're struggling with our sensitivity, but because we're burning ourselves up and out, trying to live an idealized life, a perfect kind of existence that just isn't real or available. Remember that my course, 30 Days to Peace, begins on the 1st of the month. It will help you transform stress into serenity with a unique 30-day program offering simple daily practices for cultivating lasting inner peace in just 7 to 15 minutes a day. Visit emotionalbadass.com/peace to register today.